So I've been fighting with several different issues on my 2012 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, obviously with the 3.6 liter. It started driving on the interstate. If I went to pass someone and it would downshift to passing gear, it would jerk really hard. And then it progressed to where I would be driving and the transmission would just, for no reason, it would just jerk. But I still drove it because it only did it, maybe 3 times a week. Then not too long ago, I was driving home one night and it went to downshift so hard that the Jeep actually died, and I coasted off to the side of the road, and the little red lightning bolt with the reverse parentheses light came on my dashboard. I turned the Jeep off and tried to start it. It would not start. So I went on, unhooked the battery, waited for about 30 seconds, hooked it back up, and it started, and I drove away. There's been other instances where after driving 40 or 50 miles and turning the vehicle off, I would go do some comeback, put the vehicle in reverse, I would back up, and it would just die. I turn the key, it'd start right back up, but I'd put it in gear and it would not go into gear. It would just be like I was in neutral. So I'd have to turn the engine off, take the key out, put the key back in, start it back up, and then it would go into gear. Just acting really strangely. Recently I would just be driving down 55 miles an hour and it would just jerk for no reason, just the transmission. It just felt like the transmission was confused as to when to shift. I did some research and it sounded like a crankshaft issue, or a crankshaft sensor issue. So I called the dealership, got the sensor. I believe it was $16 and change. It's been really cold, 0 to 15 degrees, and I just didn't feel like crawling under there because I really didn't know where it was. But I just decided, what the heck, I pulled into a parking lot and I crawled under. If you go right behind the passenger front wheel, slide under, and if you just look up toward the back of the engine, well, it's the very back of the engine, to where the flywheel housing is. It's very simple. It took me less than 10 minutes. It's one bolt. You just take that bolt out. The sensor it's held in by an O-ring too, so you got to kind of pry and pop it off, and a little bit of oil will drip out. But put the sensor back in, put the bolt back in, and now it drives like a dream. It idles better, it's got more power, and it's getting better gas mileage. But it's a very simple fix, but you can't get to it from under the hood. You have to go underneath, and it's very simple. That's it. Thank you.